Last year I made a bunch of homemade gifts here from the homestead and they were a huge hit, but I had one thing that was like the most requested gift, and so now I'm having to make a double batch of apple pie moonshine. I'm going to show you how I did it. We're making a double batch, but it takes 64 ounces of apple juice and 64 ounces of apple cider, but we're going to use a gallon of each because we got to do a double batch. Two cups of white sugar, 2 cups of brown sugar. We have 4 cut up apples, sweet apples, preferably Honeycrisp. We're gonna bring this to a boil, dissolve all the sugar. All right, we've come to a boil. I turned down the heat, keep kind of a rolling simmer. Got all my spices here. I did cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of allspice, dash of clove. Did not have enough cinnamon sticks. It calls for quite a few cinnamon sticks. I didn't have enough, so I just put like extra dashes of cinnamon. This is all to taste, so it's really hard to tell. Even the recipe I followed said some dashes of nutmeg, dashes of cinnamon, so you're really just eyeballing it. Mix that all in. I am also going to use a couple of my spent vanilla beans. We're going to pop those in there too. Homemade vanilla, nothing better. I'll let this slowly simmer for another 10 minutes or so. Been letting it simmer. It's probably actually been about 30 minutes, and I'm going to turn it off. It has to come completely down to like room temperature. It's got to completely cool off. So I'm just going to let it sit here, do its thing. So we're just gonna strain out all the apples and cinnamon sticks. You can use any strong vodka that you'd like, or whatever strength vodka you would like to put in this. The recipe that I found and used last year called for Everclear, and I found this 190 proof. It's a little less expensive. It's what we used last year. Because we made a double batch, we gotta double it up. It's very strong. You can make it less strong if you want. Recipe I found said she adds like half of her bottle, and then she tastes it to see where she's at, adds more. And last year we ended up adding the whole bottle, so, and everybody loved it. And you couldn't drink a lot, but it tasted so good you wanted to. We tasted it with the one bottle, and it's really pretty good. It's not like super stout like it was last year, which everybody raved about it last year, so I don't know. We're gonna put in half of this second bottle and we'll see how it goes. We did this last year though too. We were like, let's go ahead and put the rest. All right, so I'm doing that. I think that's pretty good.
It's better.
The inside of my mouth and the back of my throat is burning. It's better. Maybe I should dump the rest of the bottle in, because everybody else thought last year that really strong stuff was super good.
Can't hold their alcohol.
Oh, shut up. I really can't. One margarita, I'm like, I gotta sit here a minute.
You're walking out sideways.
I do. I walk out in a slant. We did last year. We were like, well, you might as well just go ahead and check. Oh, Lord. We did not put both bottles in. We stopped here. Apple pie moonshine.
Apple pie moonshine. Apple pie moonshine. Apple pie moonshine. Well, we don't have much of nothing, but we'll get along just fine.